Lieutenant! Ah! Kirby! Little John! Give all you got! Hey, Lieutenant! Jeeps! Who are they?
Who cares?
Εξετάσετε τα όπλα και τα πτυγίδα. Αμέσως. Έγινε.
I'm Lieutenant Hanley, 361st Infantry Regiment. We want to thank you for...
I'm Colonel Aristotelis Kapsalis, attached British Second Army. Where are your lines, Lieutenant?
Here's my map, sir. Our lines are...
If you like a read. You and your men take seats in the jeeps. I need gunners.
Yes, sir, you got him. Now we get Zaghetti back. Kirby, help Doc load him on.
Oh, this way, Lieutenant.
He stays!
He's wounded.
So? He cannot fight. The same as dead.
Well, not to my way of thinking, sir.
From the ridge, Lieutenant, I watch your way of thinking. Now you save your pity for toothless tigers and dancing bears. He has fought to his end, Lieutenant. So we can fight to the end of the end.
Combat. Starring Rick Jason. And Vic Morrow. Guest star, Telly Savalas.
that crackerjack Price think he is, anyway?
I like my map, please, Colonel. We'll make it our own way.
You have marked here Rocket Fuel Depot.
Our objective.
Well, do I understand you reach your objective?
We got a good look at it, that's all. The map, please, sir.
Get in the Jeep.
I'm sorry, sir. Getty needs gunners worse than you do. We'll stick with him.
All right. All right, him too.
All right, loads of Getty. Get aboard.
You ride with me, Lieutenant.
Embros, die stasis.
So you were sent to blow up the dump, and you didn't, eh?
Our orders, Colonel, were to find the dump. And we did.
Hey, you speak English?
We plenty hot dogs, sauerkraut, apple pie.
Hey, you hot dogs, me Kirby, him Little John.
Yeah, the deepest honor.
Me too.
Deepest
Me
honor.
too.
The most direct route to our lines, sir, is over that hill.
Hey, Master.
Embros,
Hey, wrong turn, Colonel. Our lines are that way. I know.
He's giving up.
We're gonna call his buddies.
How is he?
Well, he's breathing.
He ought to be resting quiet behind our lines. We're not even heading that way.
Yeah, Lieutenant, where's that cowboy trying to take us anyway?
He's waking up.
You should have heard him screaming out there when we were shooting the chutes.
Hey, Lieutenant. We hitched a ride, huh?
We sure did.
How we doing? Almost home?
Pretty close. You stick with us, you'll make it.
If you say so. I get car sick. Can you tell Doc to give me another shot?
Sure. There you are, kid. Needle full of feathers.
Service. Count on you, Lieutenant.
Προσέξτε τώρα τεμπελιά που να σας βράσω. Κάπου εδώ μέσα. Θα βρούμε τον τύπο. Καταλαβαίνεις?
Ναι.
What is it, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir. Just what is it, Colonel? You told us you were going to take us back to our lines, and you turned around and went in the opposite direction. I got a badly wounded man. He's going to die if...
You've given us some vital information. I have to change my plans.
Just who are you people?
Well, we are Greeks, attached to the British Army, and we work behind the enemy lines.
We're American Army, sir. We're not under your command.
Well, a court-martial board will tell you as follows. When elements of Allied armies meet on the battlefield, heading for the same objective, whichever element has the higher rank, that element will assume command. My objective, Lieutenant, is the enemy rocket fuel depot. We have searched for it for 3 days, and we will attack when we are ready, huh?
Attack it? You can't even touch it.
Well, I've yet to see the objective, which I could not penetrate.
Now, look at this, Colonel. This is a sketch I made from the hill where we spotted the depot. Roadblocks here, high barbed wire, there. Tank traps, landmines everywhere. We need planes, artillery, and they need this sketch.
We have no time. The enemy is planning to evacuate the depot tonight. They're going to take all the rocket fuel far back from their front line. We caught a dispatcher. You read German? Hey, Lieutenant, I am telling the truth.
I'm sure you are, sir.
So you see, I have no choice but to attack tonight.
And you must remember I have a badly wounded man. Seghetti needs a hospital.
One man cannot be our concern.
Lieutenant, Seghetti's dead, sir.
Θεός χωρέστε. And now you no longer have Seghetti. We are leaving to attack the fuel depot. Now listen, Lieutenant. I am sorry about this man, but you now have no reason not to ride with us.
Hey, Lieutenant, that plane must have reported in. We got visitors. Whole truckload of them.
Do you want to break through them on foot, Lieutenant? Or ride behind mounted machine guns?
He's a dirty old man, but I'd even wax his beaver for him if it helps get out of this mess.
All right, Colonel. We'll take a ride.
Εμπρός λοιπόν στα αυτοκίνητα! Πάμε! Κονίστε! That church, what's left of it, that is the rocket fuel depot?
That's it.
It does not look too formidable.
To the right there. That's the guard detail, hidden under the trees. Last night we saw men, trucks, loading fuel, lots of it. Big canisters. They got it hidden underground, stashed away in the crypts.
Hey, he's screwy, Lieutenant. Those crowds are just laying for us down there.
Haven't you heard, Kirby? Crowds don't bother the colonel. Come on.
Μία χειροβοβίδα, μία από κάτω κρυμμένη και μπουμ! Τους ψήσαμε!
You and your men get in the guns on the jeeps, and you cover us while we converge on the crypt. Do you understand, Lieutenant?
You'll never get within 100 yards of the church.
Wooden heads in the high places have been telling me that I would never reach my objective ever since I started the jeep raiding. You just manage the guns, huh? And we shall see.
We'll stop when we find a place to hide. will stop here at this abandoned bunker. Καλείστε τα αυτοκίνητα. Κουνήσου.
Αμέσως.
Στραβωμάρα.
Σας διαβεβαιώσεις.
Down below, Lieutenant. Get him out of sight.
Colonel? The man who was driving his jeep is killed.
Θεός χωρέστονε.
You'll be all right, little John.
Don't tell him that, Lieutenant. This is war. He's supposed to suffer, ain't he?
Kirby, I've been suffering ever since you joined this outfit.
Your luck is black, Lieutenant. Every time you get a chance to walk back, something happens.
What happened wasn't luck, Colonel. I told you just what would happen. What luck there is that we're here at all.
You're a good soldier, Lieutenant, you know? Your men are good gunners and... Is that what you want me to say, Lieutenant? Or do you want me to say that I'm sorry about him, huh? Well, I'm not sorry. If Sorrow could heal his leg and point his gun, then I'm sorry.
When are we starting back, sir?
Well, we're not. Tonight we are going to destroy the fuel depot.
I just don't get through to you, do I? Day or night, you can't get near that place. Not with what you got.
Well, I'll find a way to get through.
Or kill yourself trying.
I repeat, you are a good soldier, Lieutenant. But you would be a better soldier if you were concerned yourself more about living and less about dying. Death is always tomorrow. What we get done before tomorrow comes, that's what counts, Lieutenant. Tonight we blow up the fuel depot, eh? Bravo.
Talk any sense into him, huh, Lieutenant?
Still plans on blowing up that fuel depot tonight.
He's crazy. That thing's tied in Alcatraz.
You're not gonna listen to him, are you, Lieutenant?
He's a colonel, remember?
Ωραία λοκάνικα,
Όμορφιες.
Τάμπα.
Έχει κάτι ζωγράφιες. Μάσα της πλάκας τάστε. Έχει Αθήνα όμορφιες. Έχει και κάτι ζωγράφιες. Μάσα της πλάκας τάστε.
I wonder what that tastes like.
Better have their leftovers in this stuff.
Well, it won't do any good to think about it.
Έχει Αθήνα όμορφιες. Έχει και κάτι.
Ρε Μίτσο, πίνε πες τους κοιμισμένους ότι έχουμε λουκάνικα, τυρί, κονιάκ. Αλήθεια.
Έλα. Εντάξει.
Πρόσεξε, παιδί. Μπράβο.
German sausage and cheese. For Colonel Ash you eat.
Hey, that's real friendly of him.
Forget it, little John. Thank the colonel, but no thanks.
Πίνε εδώ στους κονιάκ.
Brandy.
Πάρ' το στον Άουνε.
Brandy, Lieutenant.
Save your anger, Lieutenant. Now you accept our hospitality, huh?
You ought to let me test it first, Lieutenant. You're too valuable. I think it's okay.
Colonel make plenty fun. Drink, soon he dance.
Well, dance? Where are the girls?
The Colonel dance alone. He dance fine. He fight fine. Win many medals. Victoria Cross, too. He killed 27 Germans at one time. Quiet, on cat's feet. Sometimes before battle, he think of village he cannot see no more. It is thoughts that dance him.
Thoughts dancing?
They talked to him of Distamo, where he was born.
Distamo? You mean the Greek village that got wiped out? He comes from there?
Look.
Αθάνατη πατρίδα! Όπα! Όπα!
His thoughts tell him, dance. Dance, great soldier. Dance in your great hell. People call his village Bloody Distamo because the Nazis, stormtroopers in black uniforms, dragged together all the men, the women, and the children into the houses and kill them all. Opa Kapsali!
Όπα! Όπα!
100 die. Then the Nazis blow up the houses, remove the stones, even try to take the name off the map. Opa Kapsali!
Όπα!
Opa! Leave only flies and hills of dust. So dance, great man. Dance, dance. You have no home when war is over. Dance!
Όπα, Λεβέντη! Αθάνατη πατρίδα! Όπα! Όπα, παιδιά! Όπα!
Look at the way they're looking at him. Like he was some kind of a god.
Όπα! Όπα! Όπα, Λεβέντη!
Opa!
Όπα! Αθάνατη Ελλάδα! Όπα, Λεβέντη! Όπα! Όπα! Αθάνατη Ελλάδα! Όπα! 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 Όπα, παιδιά! Αθάνατη Ελλάδα! Όπα, Λεβέντη! Όπα! Όπα! Αθάνατη πατρίδα! Όπα, παιδιά! Όπα!
Come, Lieutenant, eh? Dance. Let your dreams gather before you. Enter the night. Come, together and alone we dance.
No, thanks.
We disagree, as always. So we cannot dance, because we do not understand each other. But is that strange? You are the new world, and we are the old. Opa! Opa! So we meet to dance on the stage of war, in the presence of death. And what do we learn from each other? That we are the same. Neighbors, who death comes to borrow the cup of life. Opa! 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 Zip to it!
Είναι ώρα να ξεκινήσουμε για την περιπολία. Εντάξει?
Εντάξει, μπροστά έχει. Lieutenant, it's time for patrol. You rest and I will be back soon, huh?
Can you put your weight on it?
No sweat. I'll make it.
Lieutenant, Capsalis is coming back. Cross the field.
Cover me! Load up and let's get out of here!
Come on, man. Can you settle down? Hey, come on, get on this one. Geh in den Strauch rein. Werfe die Granate in den Bunker. Schnell, marsch, marsch.
Doc, take a look at him.
He's hit pretty bad, Lieutenant.
We'll try to get him back to our lines. Hot dogs, tell him we're starting back.
Μίτσο! Κάτσε ήσυχα. I'm still in command, Lieutenant.
Colonel, these woods are going to be crawling with Krauts in a couple of minutes. We're going home.
No. I need one more man. A gunner. Accurate as you.
Colonel, I don't have time to argue with you.
Listen! We can do it after dark.
Forget it.
Then you forget my jeeps. Go on, walk home. These woods are crawling with Germans. You can never take that man through on foot.
You need a gunner. We need a jeep to get back. I'll make you a trade, Colonel. You let my men go off in one jeep. I'll go with you in the other.
I accept.
You stay here, sir. You're good as dead.
Irby, decoy him. Draw him off us. Keep heading back to our lines. Make sure you tell Captain Jample the location of the depot. Now move out.
Lieutenant, you can't...
I said move out.
Petro! Yanni, elate μαζί μου!
Immense quiet, huh? A night for greatness.
Or for dying.
We made a mistake today. We needed a night. We will ease down the hill. No motors. And when we are close, everything.
Βοήθεια.
Αν δεν ανταμώσουμε. Καλή ψυχή, παιδιά.
Αν δεν ανταμώσουμε. Καλή ψυχή. Καλή ψυχή, καλή ψυχή.
It's an old saying. If we never meet again, adieu. Εμπρός. Σπρώξε το τζιπ.
Hot dogs. Put your buddies back down the hill. Hold off the Germans. We gotta take care of him.
Γιάννη, Πέτρο, κάντε πίσω στον δρόμο. Αφήστε πίσω τους Γερμανούς ως ένα συνάδελφο συνταγματάρχης,
Still got that, Randy?
Yes.
Here, give me a rag.
Go now, huh? On foot through the woods. You can get away.
We're going together.
No. I will stay. They will come for me, and then you will circle around them.
We'll leave together.
No, I go nowhere. I was born, I live, and now I die.
Hot dogs. Let me get him in the back seat.
Don't touch me! We disagree again, Lieutenant. Life. He's a snowflake. It rests on your hand, and you watch its beauty, huh? And then you watch it, and from your own heat, it melts, and it dies. It happens, Lieutenant. We are beginning to understand each other. But it's too late. Together, we could have caught the wind in a net.
No! You can't touch him now!
He won't stop till he reaches the church.
Egnoris, zapoti nopsi, sul spatiu, in dormeris. Egnoris, zapoti nopsi, come viame paesi. Fatta cocca la sameni, dormeris, non taglierà, non fatta friamenti. Senza posto, friamenti, non c'è.
Still going. Right through center.
Αν δεν αναβάσουμε, καλή ψυχή.
If we never meet again. Adieu. Better get going. Come back with us to our lines.
No.
Where are you going to go? What do you do?
We will find another jeep. We will do as he commanded. We begin again to fight. To the end. Till the end.
for Lieutenant Hanley.
That's me.
Well, you weren't at battalion headquarters, Lieutenant.
What? Leave all this? All right, tell Sergeant Saunders to take over.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Hanley reporting, sir.
Special orders came down from division on you, Hanley. You're to proceed at once to the cocktail lounge at the Hotel Savoy in London.
I don't quite get the joke, sir.
There isn't any joke. That's where you're to go. And I haven't got the slightest idea why.
Combat. A Selmer production. Combat. Starring Rick Jason. And Vic Morrow. Co-starring J.D. Cannon.
Oh, no. I know it can be done because normally I get it at least that high. We'll try it again.
I'm sorry, old boy, but I'm afraid you've got your facts wrong. The standard German infantry regiment consists of 15 infantry companies.
No. 12.
Innkeeper. Look, I just did 2,000 words for colliers on the infantryman.
All the same, I'll wager you're wrong. Pound?
You are faded. There's an infantry officer. Will you take his word for it?
Certainly.
Get out your wallet. We're trying to settle a bet, Lieutenant. Do you happen to know how many companies a German infantry regiment has?
Sure, 15.
Well, you're sure?
Positive.
£1, please. Thank you. Oh, and thank you too, Lieutenant. Goodbye, gentlemen.
Can't see how I blew it. I just wrote an article for Collier's and I... Hey, you have been with the shooting war, haven't you? When'd you get back?
Recently.
What outfit were you with?
U.S. Army.
You don't have to climb up with me, soldier. I'm a correspondent. Credentials up to my eyebrows. Ted Slocum, Washington Press Service.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Slocum.
So? What outfit are you with? When'd you get back? On furlough, sick leave, or what? I got it. You were wounded at the breakthrough of Saint Lo.
Next thing I know, you'll want to bet a pound on it.
Funny. See you around, soldier.
Lieutenant Hanley, please. Lieutenant Hanley, please.
Oh, that's me.
There's a telephone call for you, sir. End of the bar and to your left.
Thank you. Lieutenant Hanley.
This is your contact, Lieutenant. You are traveling under Special Orders 107, Headquarters, 21st Infantry Division. Date, 28 October. Is that correct, sir?
That's right.
Come directly to number 45, Garden Court, flat number 5.
No.
Come in. Close the door, please. Good evening, Lieutenant. I hope you'll excuse the surroundings, but we find cheap, unfurnished rooms ideal for preliminary conferences.
We?
Chief Intelligence. My name is Williams. Sit down, please. There's a photograph on the table, Lieutenant. Would you kindly look at it? You recognize the people?
Yes, it's the Barole family.
I understand the young man in the picture, Raymond Barole, was your roommate at college in the States.
That's right. He was an exchange student. After graduation, he took me back to his home in France for a vacation.
Tell me, Lieutenant, did you see much of Raymond's father, Dr. Barole, during your summer stay?
Quite a bit. He taught physics at the Sorbonne. He was home almost every weekend. We used to go fishing every chance we got, Raymond and his father and I. I helped him with his English in the evenings.
Then you would say that you and Dr. Barole, considering the difference in your ages, were good friends? That he liked you?
Yes.
That he would trust you?
I guess so.
Dr. Barole is an important physicist today, Lieutenant. Vital to the war effort.
In what way?
In many ways. The Germans, of course, want him to work for them.
He'd never do that.
No, as a matter of fact, he's quite anxious to work for the Allies. Of course, he can't manage that till he gets out of occupied France. Which brings us to you, sir, and the reason for your presence here. Do you follow me?
Not quite.
A month ago, Lieutenant, we contacted the French underground resistance fighters and set up a scheme to get Dr. Barole and his family out of the country. It failed abysmally.
Was Dr. Barole caught?
No, he got away by the skin of his teeth.
What happened?
We're not sure. Somehow German intelligence was onto us. Perhaps they deciphered a radio message. Perhaps there was a double agent within the Maquis itself. At any rate, a week ago, we learned where we can contact Dr. Barole. It's a village outside Epinal, not too far from the Swiss border, but still in occupied France. Now, we want to get him out of there, and we need your help.
What can I do?
Dr. Moreau is skeptical now of whom we can trust. Therefore, the go-between, the one who gets into the French village disguised as a Frenchman and contacts him, must be someone Dr. Moreau is certain isn't luring him into the hands of the Gestapo. Someone whose integrity is beyond question.
Like an old family friend who also happens to be an American Army officer?
Precisely. Will you help us?
No.
Why not?
Well, I'm not a spy, Mr. Williams. I'm an infantryman. I don't know the first thing about spying.
You don't have to. An American agent will be your teammate. A chap who's made countless jumps behind enemy lines.
Jumps? You parachute in?
Believe me, sir, it's safer than walking.
Well, what about getting out?
Shall we discuss exfiltration once we know you're willing to infiltrate? The plan itself is really quite simple, you know. The Marquis will take you to Dr. Barreau's daughter, Marie. She, in turn, if convinced you're a legitimate contact, will take you to her father.
Why, Marie? She's just a child. Why not Raymond?
Raymond Barreau's dead, Lieutenant. He was killed by the Gestapo during our last attempt to get his father out. I'm sorry.
Proves how wrong you can be. Raymond was sure he was going to be the world's greatest architect. All right, Mr. Williams, I'll do it.
Why? For sentimental reasons? You can't breathe life back into Raymond Barreau, you know.
I didn't think I could.
Lieutenant Hanley, this is exceptionally hazardous duty. You'll have only the small Mackay group in the village and the man who jumps with you for help. Do you still want to go?
I do. And my reasons, Mr. Williams, are personal.
Of course. Welcome to the fold, Lieutenant. And now I should like you to meet the American intelligence officer who will go in with you.
What outfit did you say you were with again, Lieutenant?
You sure make a good newspaper man.
Foreign correspondent is the term, pal.
Unpleasant correspondent is the full title, I believe. A realistic touch, don't you think?
He fooled me.
Well, you better get cracking, Ted. I'd say start him at the moles.
Well, they're little people that live in an attic. They fit agents out from head to foot, past to present.
There we are, gents. Gestapo headquarters stationery, watermark included. For a bloke going to Hamburg.
Fantastic.
Oh, tar. That's one of the best things I've done. Yeah, by the way, what will you chaps be wanting?
French villagers' credentials, both of us.
Oh, is that all? Righto.
He was in jail for counterfeiting 6 months ago. He'll outfit us with the Frenchman's normal pocket papers. Police identification cards, photos of the family, that sort of thing. And here, a recent love letter from a wife or girlfriend.
And for a Frenchman, sometimes both.
Actually, of the 5 steps in turning out a agent, recruiting, training, authentication, dispatching, communication, this one, authentication, is probably the most important. An agent working in a occupied country must wear the clothes of that country, down to the buttons and the way they're sewn on. Americans, for example, sew the 4 little holes crisscross. Europeans in parallel.
You don't miss a trick, do you?
Can't afford to. We almost lost an agent in Paris last week because a stormtrooper noticed that his weekend pass, he was posing as a Wehrmacht soldier on leave, had been initialed in pen rather than red pencil the way the others were.
Well, how did he get away with it?
Bluff. He said he'd initialed it himself so he'd keep a date with a gorgeous girl. Sie sollten dieses prachtvolle Mädchen sehen. Sie hat eine Figur wie Venus.
It was you.
Now back to you. Since you're only going to be with us for this one operation, we're going to skip the usual agent's training. Schools in radio, cryptography, microfilm sabotage, language refinement, the whole kit and caboodle. And concentrate on, first, physical authenticity. Second, parachute jumping.
When does that start?
Tomorrow. Takes a week. I'll be in Lisbon meantime. My bureau chief wants 1,000 words on, believe it or not, intrigue in neutral capitals.
Your cover's real, then. You are a writer.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you did before the war, journalism?
No, I was, you won't laugh.
Oh.
I was a language teacher at a girls' finishing school. All right. Come on, we got homework to do.
Say, wait a minute. You know, we're going to occupy France. I don't speak French.
C'est bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
See how fast you learn? Come on.
Oh, just the chaps I'm looking for.
Trouble?
I'm afraid so. Item 1 comes from our agent in Frankfurt. Net closing around Barreau. Urgent, you make contact at once. Item 2, Washington. Our old work, vital current effort. I suggest you jump in tomorrow night, gentlemen.
What about my parachute training?
Looks like you jump first, learn later, Lieutenant. Uncomfortable?
Inside and out. Let's run it down again.
Okay. How many Maquis can we expect when we touch down?
3. 2 men and a woman.
Their signal to us?
A hand clicker. We move toward the sound.
Right. What if you find the Maquis but not me? Say I'm killed in a fall or get lost in the woods.
The Maquis take me to wherever Marie Barreau is hiding. She, we hope, in turn takes me to her father. Question. Is Marie living under her real name now?
No. Only the Maquis we meet will know who she really is.
And only she knows where her father is.
Right.
Ack.
Yeah. Welcome to occupied France.
Is it always like this when you cross over?
No. Sometimes the Luftwaffe chases us.
Never complain about a muddy foxhole again.
We're target -10.
Isn't this about the time when you ask, are you scared, Lieutenant?
That comes later.
Ils sont arrivés. Allez-y, allez-y.
Nous savons qu'elle est blanchisseuse, c'est tout. Est-ce qu'elle habite ici? Oui. You had it right. They don't know where Dr. Barol is, but they do know where we can find Marie. She works as a laundress.
Germans don't know who she is?
No.
J'entends quelqu'un.
C'est rien, c'est rien. Allez-y sur la route. Avec l'Américain, allez-y, allez-y.
D'accord.
He says for you and the girl to...
I speak English. Come. You wait at the road, Miss George. George, c'est nous.
Est-ce qu'ils sont déjà finis?
Non, pas encore, mais bientôt. The Germans have forbidden us to be outside the village after dark.
Une patrouille en voiture.
The patrol car.
Allez le dire aux autres.
Halt! Beleuchten Sie diese Fläche! Sehen Sie etwas? Ja, ich glaube, da bewegt sich etwas. Das Beste ist, wir sehen nach. Sie bleiben hier sitzen. Komm, steigen wir aus.
Il y a deux hommes qui approchent.
Cachez-vous. Hide. Est-ce que nous sommes seuls?
Is you, Gil? Oh, Gil.
We have come to take you and your father out of France.
I'm an American intelligence officer. We want to take you and Dr. Barol to England.
And you are also an intelligence officer?
No. I'm a lieutenant in the infantry. I was sent so that you'd know you were not being deceived into...
Speak more slowly, please. I've spoken no English so long now.
Of course. I was sent so that you would know you are not being tricked into showing your father's hiding place to the Germans.
I see.
And do you believe?
Where is your father?
Beneath the floor we're standing on.
I would not trust anyone after what happened, even the Marquis. Marie has made many trips away from here to give the illusion I was hiding elsewhere. I would have been captured long ago if it were not for her resourcefulness.
The Marie I remember was not very resourceful. She was a little girl with pigtails and a dirty face.
I suggest we have this conversation when we reach Switzerland. We have to leave tonight, you know.
Ce soir? Tonight? But that's impossible.
Why?
Well, my notes, my work, hundreds of formulae. I could not go without them. It represents 10 years of research.
Where are the notes?
Hidden here in the village. I was afraid of capture the night I arrived. I had not stopped running for 12 hours. So I hid my notebook the first chance I had.
Where exactly is the notebook hidden, Dr. Barol?
In the cafe in the village.
What cafe? What's the name of it?
Le Chien Rouge. It belonged to a loyal resistance fighter. He since was killed. Today the cafe is owned by a collaborateur.
Where in the cafe are the notes hidden?
In the wine cellar. In the far corner are ledger books. My notebook is below them.
What time does the cafe close, Marie?
Whenever the last German soldier leaves. It is an entertainment center. Sometimes they drink until morning.
Wir haben ein klein bisschen Musik und jetzt haben wir ein bisschen Spaß.
It's 9 o'clock. I want us to leave by 11. Now, where can we meet? Some nearby landmark, easy for you to reach, for us to find.
What about coming back here?
The sentries we passed, coming and going once a night is all right. Twice could arouse suspicion. Where can we meet?
L'église? The church?
Is it open at night?
Oh, oui.
All right. We'll pick you up there, inside. I'll bring nothing that could arouse suspicion if you're stopped by a patrol. No extra clothes, money, or food. You understand?
Bientôt, papa. Plus de bottes allemandes.
Soon, no more German boots.
Wachterlösung, halt! Wachterlösung auf Posten Nummer 1, austreten. Bewachen Sie die ganze Nachbarschaft.
Zu Befehl, Herr Obergefreiter.
Eintreten. Rechts umkehrt. Vorwärts, Marsch.
Okay. The Marquis are in a garage around the corner. Tell them where and when we rendezvous with the Barols. I'll see you back here in an hour.
Where are you going?
Take a walk.
You're gonna pick up that notebook. What are you gonna do, just walk in that wine cellar like you belong there and pick up the book?
That's usually the best way to do it.
Isn't getting Dr. Barol out enough without having to get the notebook?
No. You heard what he said about 10 years of work?
You're asking for it. Why?
Why does an infantry officer go charging into a town full of German machine guns? It's your job, that's why. This is mine, period. I'll look for you here in an hour. If I'm late, you go without me. So long. Bonsoir, monsieur.
Guten Abend.
Damen und Herren, Staatsverband Deutschlands und ich werde diesen Solo lesen.
Guten Leutnant.
Ein Hand. Das wird...
Das ist es, ja.
Madame, Monsieur, möchte ein Glas Bier?
Nein, Wein bitte. Haben Sie einen guten Beaujolais?
Naturellement. Einen Moment, sofort, Monsieur.
Ich werde dieses Glas hier rausstellen. Dieses Gläschen nehmen von meiner Freundin hier. Einer kleinen französischen Rohr. Und dann werde ich jetzt
langsam,
dieses langsam. Okay.
Ja, ihr Mann. Danke.
Geht's gut? Sehr schlecht. Ich bringe den anderen, Monsieur.
Langsam.
Da geht's.
Immer noch lang, ganz langsam.
Ja, das mag aber schön. Das geht hier Mann langs.
Geh dir mal die Brust an.
Runner! Ich komm schon. Runner!
Monsieur, dieser Beaujolais, oh, formidable. Hein? Wieder mit Glück. Herr Offizier, komm mit mir. Ich bringe Ihnen einen exquisiten Beaujolais. Voilà, monsieur, ici. Ah, Herr Offizier, hier, die beste Beaujolais du monde. Die allerbeste. Ungeschickter Kerl. Bringen Sie einen ab in das Wasser. Mille pardon, Herr Offizier, mille pardon. Ich bin sofort zurück, sofort.
Na Mann, komm mal, ich mach ein Wasser.
Ich komme sofort, aber jetzt komme ich sofort, ja. Hier, ja, ich komme. Voilà, monsieur. Hier bin ich. Gestapo!
Alle herhören! Alle Offiziere und Männer der A-Kompanie melden sich sofort in ihren Quartieren.
Was wollt ihr, Gestapo?
Je ne sais pas.
Warum gehen alle weg?
Ich habe keine Ahnung, ich glaube, es hat irgendwas mit der Kirche zu tun.
Zur Kirche.
The church. They know about us.
We're not going there to pray. Who did you tell about where we were to meet the Barolles?
Just the three of them. Lily, George, and Andre. You think one of them could be a traitor?
Did you tell anybody else?
Of course not.
Then one of them is a traitor.
What happens now?
Can you find the Barolles' place from here alone?
Yes.
Can you also find the field we landed? Get the Barolles out to the field. I'll join you just as soon as I can dope out who we can trust in the Marquis and who we can't.
Why bother? We've got the notebook, we've got the Barolles, let's go.
Go where? We need the Marquis, those we can trust to get us to Switzerland. We'd never make it without them, especially with an old man and a young girl along.
Well, how do we find out who we can trust?
That, my friend, is what Mr. Williams would call a cracking good question. I'm going to get to each one of them separately. Andre, Lily, Georges. Tell them that the rendezvous place has been changed to a different spot. That I'll pick them all up 10 minutes before rendezvous time. No more talk. Get the Barolles out to the field. Go. Out in the open all the way.
Et là, c'est moi.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Les plans sont changés. Le rendez-vous est derrière l'hôtel. Même moment, compris? Oui, derrière la tête, oui.
Oui, à l'entrepôt. Je comprends.
But why a new meeting place?
Church is too public. Even late at night, there are people there. My mistake. I'll pick you up in 10 minutes. We'll drive to the garage.
Pick me up? You have a car?
The German officer can do anything. Heil Hitler.
Hi, Hitler. Where are you going? The garage is back there?
Non, non, en face, tout droit.
Why are you stopping the car?
Oui, pourquoi? Where do we rendezvous with the Barolles, Lily?
The garage?
André, où est le rendezvous?
Derrière l'hôtel.
Behind the hotel? No, the garage.
Où est le rendezvous, Georges?
À l'entrepôt.
The warehouse? Behind the hotel? The garage? Why does each one give a different answer?
Because I told each one of you a different place.
Why? Where are the Barolles? Which place?
None of them.
Are you mad?
I know that one of you is a traitor.
No.
Yes. To prove it, I told each one of you we were meeting the Barols at a different place, knowing that the traitor, in turn, would tell the Gestapo. Now I'm going to drive to the church, the original rendezvous. There, we'll climb the bell tower where we can see all around. See where the Gestapo goes. See who has given us away. J'ai dit à chacun de vous que nous rencontrerions les Barols en endroits différents. Parce que je pense que l'un de vous est un traître. Celui qui est coupable aura déjà parlé à la Gestapo. En ce moment, j'irai à l'église. Là, nous monterons au clocher pour voir où la Gestapo va. Et qui est le traître. Okay, let's go to church. Hombre, no. Halt! Halt! Halt!
Oh, je ne peux plus marcher, ma petite, c'est tout.
I don't think he can go on without rest.
He doesn't have to. We're in Switzerland now. And beyond the range of rifle fire from the border.
Oh, merci, le bon Dieu.
Ah, why don't we rest first, huh? We'll talk later. Nice place, Switzerland.
I was thinking about
Lily?
What made the girl a traitor?
Who knows? Love, hate, money, stupidity, loyalty to the other side.
You sound as if it doesn't matter to you.
I can't afford to let it. If I did, I don't think I'd go back in again.
You are going to go back in, aren't you?
Not before I buy you a drink in London. I'll take you to the Foreign Correspondents Club, pal. I got an expense account there.
I'd forgotten about that, Ted Slocum.
And I know something else you forgot about, too. That muddy war in Normandy. Anyhow, that drink in London comes first.